हम लोग स्ट्रेट लाइन का एक दूसरा फॉर्म देखेंगे, दूसरा रूप देखेंगे, ठीक है। लेकिन दूसरा रूप देखने से पहले हम लोग इसके पिछले वीडियो में एक प्रश्न दिए थे। वो प्रश्न था, प्रश्न हम नहीं लिख रहे हैं लेकिन सब बता दे रहे हैं। प्रश्न ये था कि 2 पॉइंट है 2,3 और दूसरा पॉइंट है 4,1, है ना। ये 2 पॉइंट है। इन दोनों बिंदुओं से जाने वाली सरल रेखा का समीकरण निकालना था। मतलब इंग्लिश में फाइंड द इक्वेशन ऑफ द स्ट्रेट लाइन पासिंग थ्रू these 2 points which you see on the screen, 2,3 and 4,1. So let us use the previous formula, and you know that formula was y minus y1 equals to y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x2, and here inside the bracket it was x minus x1. This is the formula which I derived in the previous video. Okay, so I also mentioned that you can assume any point as x1 y1 and the other point as x2 y2. Okay, so I assume this point as x1 y1. Okay, and the second point, this point as, sorry, 1 second, yes, y1 was not visible. Now it is visible, and here the second point x2 y2. Okay, now there is nothing in it, just put the values and get the equation. So here y minus y1 is our 3, y1 minus y2, y1 is 3, y2 is 1, x1 minus x2, x1 is 2 and x2 is 4. Okay, and here it will be x minus x1, x1 is 2. Okay, now the next step will be y minus 3, and here sorry, not minus 2, here will be 2, and below it there will be minus 2, and here x minus, sorry, x minus 2, and from here this will be cancelled, and here it will be y minus 3 equals to minus x plus 2, and the next step we can write the last step, x plus y minus 3 minus 2 equals to 0, and we got our equation of a straight line, x plus y minus 5 equal to 0. Okay, so we got our answer. This is the answer. This is the equation of a straight line which passes through 2,3 and 4,1. And suppose a student assume this point as x2 y2 and this point as x1 y1, even then you will get the same answer. Okay, you can check that, do that and see the answer, your answer is the same or not. Okay, so this was the problem in the previous video. I solved. Now you can match this solution with your solution to know whether you have answered, solved correct in a correct way or not. Now in this video I now go for the second form of straight line. Okay, in the previous video it was the first form of straight line, and I write the formula. I write that formula once again, y minus y1, sorry, y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x2, and here it was x minus x1. This was our first formula derived in the first video, in the previous video, and now I will go for the second form of a straight line. Second form of a straight line. Okay. Okay. Yes. In this form, you will be given the y-intercept and the slope. I mean, here it is our, sorry, here it is our, suppose it is y-axis and it is x-axis, y, and here it is x-axis, and there will be a straight line like this. Oh, okay, I show you in a different color. I use blue. Okay, so this blue line is the is our straight line, and in this you will be given the angle theta, this theta. Okay, you know, slope of a line is defined as tan theta. Here I write in black. Yes, slope of the line. Here line means the blue line. Okay, that is tan theta. Okay, and this tan theta is often written as m. In the equation of a straight line, we use, several books use this letter, small letter m, to show the slope of a straight line. Okay, and second thing is that you will be given two things. First is theta, so tan theta will be the slope, and that I will for that tan theta I will use m, a small m. Okay, and second thing is this length. You see this length, this length is called the y-intercept of the straight line. Okay, and this y-intercept is written as a small with a small c. Okay, so now you are now able to write this point then will be 0 comma c. Okay, so we have two things. First is this point and the second is the slope, and we can find the second form of a straight line using the first one. Okay, here you see this is the first form of a straight line. I will use this. Here you see this thing is slope, this thing is our slope. If you don't know how this factor is a slope, you can see the past video. Okay, there it was tan theta, and you know tan theta is called the slope. Okay, so uh, here I name it equation number 1, and here I write the same from equation 1. Okay, and here x1 y1 is a point on this line. Okay, and obviously we have one point here. You see this is a point, so here this will be written as x1 y1. X1 will be 0, y1 will be c. So now I put the values in this. Here you see y minus y1, y minus y1. You see here y1 is our c, so here will be c. And from the past video, this is our tan theta, and tan theta is written as m, so here will be m, and x minus x1. You see here x1 is our 0. Okay, so here will be 0. So we got our second form of equation, and this will be mx plus c. Okay, so this form of a straight line is called slope intercept form. here m is the slope and c is the y-intercept. Okay, because this length c you see in this figure, this length c is on y-axis. Okay, you can write the equation of a straight line according to this equation straight way. Okay, ओ अच्छा, देखो हम सब इंग्लिश में ही बोल दिए, कोई बात नहीं, हम समझते इंग्लिश तो समझते ही होगे। ठीक है, और हाँ, ये यूट्यूब में भी रहता है, इंग्लिश को हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट करके देखना। ठीक है, तो वहां से अपना ट्रांसलेट करके देख सकते हो। बस इसमें इतना ही रखते हैं आज। अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन दे देते हैं। ठीक है, पिछले में भी दिए थे सारा क्वेश्चन, हम बहुत सारा क्वेश्चन देंगे, लेकिन वो सब देंगे क्या, कब देंगे, जब सारा स्ट्रेट लाइन का इक्वेशन है ना, अभी कितना हुआ, 2 हुआ, इस वीडियो में दूसरा फॉर्म हुआ, फिर तीसरा, चौथा, इसी तरह सारा स्ट्रेट लाइन का फॉर्म के बारे में पढ़ लेंगे, तब लास्ट में क्वेश्चन देंगे पूरा। ठीक है, तो अभी क्वेश्चन हम दे देते हैं इस वीडियो में। क्वेश्चन एक नंबर क्वेश्चन में, फाइंड द इक्वेशन of a straight line which make an angle of 60 degree with x-axis and a y-intercept of 5। ओके, तो एक ये बना लेना और एक दूसरा दे देते हैं। ठीक है, दूसरा में 2 क्वेश्चन बनाना, इसको भी अगले वीडियो में बना देंगे, पहले तुम लोग करो, है ना, देखो बनता है कि नहीं। इजी है, जस्ट फॉर्मूला पुटिंग है। तो दूसरा है फाइंड द स्लोप and y-intercept of the line। इस लाइन का निकालो, है ना, ये लाइन है, इस लाइन का +10 कर देते हैं। ठीक है, तो ये 2 क्वेश्चन बनाना नहीं होगा तो फिर अगले वीडियो में तो बता ही देंगे। हाँ, ठीक है।